everyone, welcome back. So if you haven't seen my other video, please go watch it. It is my top shop and stay products that I am completely in love with. These are the ones that just did not work out for me. So I tried many ways to make these work and I just couldn't get them to work for me. And again, it just could be just my skin type. It's everyone's different. Everyone likes different things. So me personally, they were misses. And let me know if they've worked out for you as well, or also if they haven't worked out for you as well. First thing I'm going to start with, which is going to be the one that was probably, it was the worst for me, is this. It's from Equatone, and this is the Foaming Skin Cleanser. This thing right here did not take my makeup away. It literally just dried my skin and left my makeup on there. It just didn't do anything for me other than dry out my skin. I know that it has good reviews on there. I couldn't get this to work and I gave it a shot. I used it a few times. It's almost halfway, but it's to the point where even if I don't like a product, I do try to use it because obviously if I spent the money on it, I want to use it. And a lot of times I do like giving it to people as well if it didn't work out for me. But this right here, I feel like I can't do that to anyone because of just how much it dried out my face. I'm afraid that it does it to someone else. So this was just a complete miss for me. Please let me know if this worked out for you. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. I don't know. Another item which a lot of people love, but I just did not like the way that it was on my face. Again, this is a full coverage foundation. I'm not a huge fan of full coverage, but some full coverage I like. This one just left my face cakey. I literally felt like I was putting paint on my face. It didn't like blend easily for me. I literally could see it on my skin. It just did not work. And I really wanted it to work because I thought the packaging was cute. So many people, you know, liked it. It just, for me personally, it did not work at all. I couldn't. I even tried blending it out because sometimes with full coverage or certain foundations that I just feel like sit on my skin, I do like adding some moisturizer to it and kind of thinning it out. And I still was not in love with it. I don't know. I couldn't fall in love with it. I also, these eyeshadows right here. This is from Sexy Colors from Santi. And this is in the color 3 and the color 6. I thought the colors looked so pretty, but they swatch beautifully. They truly do. Don't mind, that was from another video. But when you apply them to the eye, see how light that is? It just, and that right there was the dark blue. You know, it just was patchy on me. It did not last all day on me. They weren't my favorite. Even when I tried using like my Urban Decay primer as well, because I was like, maybe it's just the primer I'm using. But these just, like some of the swatches, they're swatching nicely, but it's just when you apply them onto your eye, they're just not there. So that was a miss for me as well. I am using it right now, but I did not like the, it's called Fat Lash mascara from Shop Mascara. And I don't think it's the bristle. I think it's the formula. I can't. It, like, for me to even get the look that I have right now, I literally have probably put about 10 coats on my eye. And I'm sorry, but when I'm trying to get ready in the morning, I don't have time to sit there to even get any type of a look doing it like 10 times. I don't have that. From a mascara, you know, I have no issues doing it like 3 times because I do like that full vavoom look. But with this one, I can't get it. And I literally apply this, like, no joke, like 10 times. It just did not work out for me. And it doesn't seem like the formula is dried, like, because I was like, did I get an old one? No, it doesn't seem it, because if you look at it, see the formula, it is wet. It's not a dried formula at all. It just did not work out for me. Another item that didn't work for me, this is called the Sculpting Brow Pencil. So I had run out of my favorite eyebrow pencil from them that absolutely love. And let me see, I think I have it here. I do. This is the one that I'm completely in love with, the Slim Brow. And I had run out of this. And I went to go place my order and they didn't have it. And I saw that this was there, which is the thicker one. If you actually, I'm not sure if you're able to tell, but it kind of has like a triangle look. And I was like, oh, that kind of looks like the Anastasia one that they had, you know, come out in the last like year and a half with. I was like, oh, maybe it's something like that. So I grabbed it. This is definitely not the same formula. And I'm actually drawing it right here. It is so waxy. Like, for me to even get a color, I literally have to rub over and over again. And I'm not sure if you're able to tell, but see how it's like picking up in certain spots? It's just so waxy. Like, can you see that? It just did not work out for me. And I don't get that with this one right here. See how that one, you don't get that. And you also get a much more precise, but see how it's different. It's a different formula. So this one did not work at all for me. At all. Please let me know if you've had luck with this. Did I just get a bum one? I don't know, but this was definitely a miss for me. And again, I love Shop Mascara. Absolutely. I've done so many hauls from them. I love their products. So another one that didn't really work that I personally didn't like is the AOA. This is the Argan Oil Sponge Soap. So I just could not get this to work for me. And it smells wonderful. This one is the rose scent. And this right here did not clean out my sponge. I even tried using it with my brushes to see if I had any luck with it. I just didn't like the consistency of this at all. The one that I am completely in love with, which I have also used before to clean my sponge, is the brush soap. So they have one that's brush, and then they have one that is sponge. They look very similar, but it's just the brush and the sponge. The sponge one, it's not my favorite. I just couldn't. It smells beautifully, and they do give you quite a bit of it, but it just, I could not get it to work for me. I just felt like it didn't clean to the point where, as you can tell, it's like all there. And I didn't even like the way it cleaned my brushes as well. It kind of just left like a film on it. So I definitely will not be repurchasing that, but the brush one, I definitely will, which I did have this on my favorite video. So if you haven't watched it, please go watch it, which is, it's pretty gross. But I've used this so much. That's like all that I have, you know, left of it. And it's indented because obviously when I'm cleaning the brushes and the sponges, it does make that indented form. But this one I love, but the sponge one, I'll definitely pass. Please let me know if you've had any luck with it. Again, I could, you know, just not be doing it correctly. I don't know. Just, you know, let me know. And again, this is nothing with Shop Missy. Like, I love their stuff. And again, some of these products could work for you. They just didn't work for me. So, you know, thank you so much for watching. And please don't forget to subscribe. And please don't forget to hit that like button. It really does help me out a lot. Thank you. And have a great day. Thanks.